Ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Professional Super Middleweight Division, powered by Banker's Life, Kaylee Reagan. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 189 pounds. He trains at Grace Place and Guardian Jiu-Jitsu and is sponsored by Kory's Construction and Lindsay Boys Sales, LLC. Joining us from Ottumwa, Iowa, Kory Monster Moegenberg. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands an even 6 feet tall and weighed in at 191 pounds. He trains at the Iowa Combat Fitness Club and is sponsored by Total Rejuvenation, JJR Trucking LLC, and Nicole's Creations. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Jake Mad Dog Melik.
Is wrestling still big in Iowa?
Huge in Iowa. It's huge.
So all these guys are wrestlers?
A lot of these guys are wrestling trained, but I got to tell you, man, we got some strikers out here. And Melik does not like to go to the ground. Didn't you want to match him up?
Oh! Hit him with that opening right hand! He is down!
Moegenberg goes in quick with that big right hand. Melik led with a leg kick. However, he does a good job. Oh, he's turning around with the anaconda. Gets out of that choke. We've got a scrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, Kory Moegenberg coming out with a hammer.
Absolutely, big right hand. However, Melik has gained his composure. He's in side control.
Wow.
Melik's such an athlete. Watch that. I mean, that is some cage walking, and now he's into full mount. Well, not on
quite
top,
full mount,
but he's
on
in guard,
top.
full guard.
Yep.
And right now we got a little bit of a butterfly defense by Moegenberg.
Jake looks to have gotten composure back, like you said,
absolutely. Big hammer fist. This is a fight, everybody. And there's Melik all over him. Bad intentions, I'm telling you right now.
Bad place to be.
He is angry. And he's got a side mount. He's got the back a little bit, trying to drag him.
Moegenberg's a big boy.
Absolutely. Again, best shape of his life. And Moegenberg's coach, absolutely said, hey, man, BJ Penn's right here. Let's get going.
Show and prove, baby, in front of the prodigy.
Tell you what, though, Melik has overcome adversity, got past that first punch, and it's been all him so far in this first round. Other than that, and like I said, traditionally, Jake Melik likes to stand up and strike, but obviously no stranger to being on the ground.
Ooh, big hammer.
So far, doing exceptionally well.
Uh-oh.
Got to watch that. Moegenberg maybe looking for a heel hook or a knee bar.
Wow.
Moegenberg gets out.
Wow.
Got a hold of that leg right now. Maybe looking for that.
Ankle lock.
Not quite. Melik steps over. Man, this is a back and forth to remember.
Back to their feet.
And here we go. They are on their feet. Left hand from Melik lands.
3 minutes left here in this 5.
Left, right from Moegenberg to a body shot.
Moegenberg putting some combinations together here.
Absolutely. Moegenberg came in for a hard-nosed fight. He's getting one.
Without a doubt.
I'm not so sure he's thinking that Jake Melik got spoon-fed anything after this first round.
Yeah, no, there is no chump in Jake's DNA. He's ready to fight.
Watching Melik in his amateur career, recently turning pro, taking a big step up in competition with Kory Moegenberg. This fight is turning into exactly what I expected. Good left on the way out. Moegenberg trucking forward despite that big left right.
Better get them hands up.
Absolutely. Moegenberg finding a way through. Very active first round.
Without a doubt. 2 minutes left here in this very first round. What's the poll looking like on this one, JB? I'm curious.
I'll tell you what, Jake Melik, the fan favorite, at 75%, only 25% giving Kory Moegenberg his due despite that big right hand to start the first round.
There you go. Melik's got him on the ground here. Let's see if he can advance his position and take advantage of it.
Melik has looked so exceptional on the ground. I mean, he's just going from position to position. Right here, looking for that ankle again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, he better watch that. It only takes one instance, and that can end a fight. Into side control right now. I like where Jake Melik is. I'd like to see him step over the arm. Again, that elusive crucifix.
I've been calling for that one all night, but it is so ridiculously effective.
Man, I remember early Johnny Bones Jones. Crucifix, Enja. I remember early Roy Nelson. Crucifix, Enja. It's just one of those things that I don't see enough.
Was it the second Brock-Frank Mir fight where the crucifix was just on display?
Absolutely.
1 minute left here.
Man, if this was in Asia, he'd have a direct knee to the face right there, dome style. That is lined up perfectly. And quite frankly, I'd like to see him take that right leg and maybe go to the body just a little bit.
Short elbows there from Melik.
Looking for that arm for a second.
Talking about the crucifix, Matt got me in a crucifix.
How'd that feel? How's a Matt Hughes crucifix feel?
You can't get out.
Exactly. Exactly. And look, right here, he's looking. If he just steps over that arm, he's got it.
Yep, he's got it right here.
I mean, it's right there. And by the way, because of the control the last couple of minutes, I think that Jake Melik takes the first round.
Yeah.
You know, despite that knockdown, which will usually, you know, if it's effective, either get you the W or a 10-8. I'm still going Melik 10-9. Big, deep breaths from Kory Moegenberg right now. And Moegenberg saying that, you know, I don't want to give anything away, but he got hit in the eye.
Big deep breaths over there.
And one of those eyes still not functioning quite there. Looks like it might be his right eye. He's an animal. They're telling him to fight through it. We're watching some of the action right here. This is Melik with some ground and pound. Very, very active. Again, Moegenberg not giving him anything. Constant motion, constant movement. Really, Melik having to work for every single shot that gets through. But looking across the way, Melik looking extremely confident. Getting his advice from his coaches. Takes a deep breath. Staring down his opponent. Let's see if Kory can get off another shot as they get to the center of the cage. Round 2 of this co-main event. Body kick from Melik. Still looking for that big shot. Left gets through. Oh, he's trading.
Kory running.
Oh, big head kick. That hurt him. Melik lands a big head kick.
It's down.
And he's into side control once again. Man, that was a big shot. Immediately saw the look on Moegenberg's face change with that kick.
Yep.
Now
Kory
it looks like he's
Moegenberg.
crowding him again. The crucifix is right there. This time he's taking it. This time he's taking it. And he's got that arm locked with the legs. This is big trouble. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got that arm out. My bad.
It's there
Man,
for him, though.
He's still looking to step over it. Maybe even get an arm bar right here. Possibly looking for the other arm in a Kimura. Gets that loose. Moegenberg's corner calling him for him to get to the get up from the ground. Jake Melik just looking surgical right now. But at the same time, Moegenberg not giving him too much.
He's moving. He put something together for this fight, right? He had some plans.
Absolutely. You know, Moegenberg possibly rethinking that second round KO right now.
Yeah, that's not going to work out in his favor, I don't think.
I mean, there's some time left in the round, but he's got to find a way up. And every time that Melik has swarmed him, Melik has found a way to get all over.
He's actually pretty good at jiu-jitsu, Moegenberg.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, he's good.
Found a way out right there. You know, he was actually rocking his gi and brown belt on the way down.
Right? Yeah. He is good.
A little over 3 minutes left in this third and final round of our co-main event of the evening here, night number 1 of Caged Aggression Bad Blood.
And just so everybody knows, they ain't just giving brown belts out. I know that everybody thinks, oh, you got to be a black belt. Let me tell you something, white belt. A purple and a blue are going to take it to you, I promise.
Yeah.
Melik finding a way to get on top once again. Couple minutes deep into this round.
Over 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here. Melik in half guard here. See if he can advance the position here.
You know, it looks like he's looking for that head and arm. I don't know where he's going to be able to go. They're just too close to the cage right now. And Moegenberg right now doing a decent job getting his back up against the cage, needs the wall walk, or just separate long enough where he can get away and get back to his feet. Good
Jake's
elbow
making
from
that
Melik.
very difficult to do, as we're seeing here.
He's smothering him. He's all over him
Absolutely.
like a wet blanket.
All over him. 2 minutes left.
Yep. He's got some good weight on him. He's a big guy. Tough to get him off.
And he's
Nope.
using that weight rather well.
Yes, and he is. He is.
Jake with them short elbows.
Absolutely.
He's got his weight distribution down. He knows what he's doing.
Still inside control right now. Man, that arm is just right there for the crucifix. If he can get that right leg out.
I'm hoping we see a crucifix at some point this weekend just to appease my boy.
We
here.
better. I'll be very upset. Let's see, looking for that back again. A little left-right from Melik. I know Melik wants this finish, boy.
He is smothering them, though. He is all over him.
I could see it in his
Uh-oh.
face. Looking
Get that
for
hook in.
neck.
Get that hook in and flatten him out.
Moegenberg
Big
still
shots.
trying to get to his feet, not able to do it. Protecting that neck with his right arm. Trying to keep Melik as close as possible. Melik dropping that elbow on the side of his face.
Yeah, he's been finding some success with those short elbows as he's smothering him. With 40 seconds left here in the third and final round.
I think that this is actually the second round, and they've got it wrong. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure this is the second round. If I'm wrong about that, I will
be wrong.
I will be wrong.
It happens. It happens.
I will be mistaken.
No whammies. No whammies. 15 seconds.
All right. A little off on the timer right there, folks. And yes, that was the second round. We are now going into the third and final round with, I believe, Jake Melik up 2-0. Again, closer first round. Moegenberg with the best strike of the entire fight. However, Jake Melik largely in control and really dominating where the fight takes place in this cage aggression co-main event.
We'll see here in this third and final round which one wants it more.
I'll tell you right now, the Moegenberg corner is fired up. They're telling him he needs to go in there and get the finish. And that is exactly what they need to tell him, right, BJ? He needs the finish.
You got to finish.
Time is now.
What do you say to a fighter when you know they're 2 rounds down, that they need that finish, that there's not much left in there? How do you motivate them?
You gotta want it. You gotta tell him.
Just bite down and get in there?
If you don't want it, you're not gonna win. You gotta want it, man.
There is no tomorrow.
Yep.
Ooh, head kick from
Big
Melik.
head kick.
Left hand for Moegenberg, however, gets through.
Corner
Melik
telling him to
takes
back
it.
out.
Oh, Moegenberg gets the takedown. Gets under the leg.
Jake going for an ankle lock.
Absolutely, maybe
Lost
a knee
it.
bar. Let's see if Melik can get up. Because Moegenberg is absolutely going to have to find a way to get this as a finish. Even a 10-8 round, in my opinion.
Yeah, Moegenberg, there it was. He was setting something up. But
Looking at it, but it looks like he's very tired. He was breathing pretty heavy over here. Melik able to get on top. And honestly, Moegenberg is going to have to do something pretty slick. Probably use that jiu-jitsu if he wants to get the finish, because like I said, Jake Melik has done so well in controlling the ground game.
Laying and praying, his corner says.
You know, Melik is working. He just stepped over. He's into side control
There it
right
is,
now.
yep.
You know, he's looking maybe for the head and arm choke. Got that right knee up. I think he should go and try to land one of those right knees on the big old belly. Kory's corner told him to stand up. He has to. Takes a big knee to the head, however. Really great knee by Jake Melik right there.
Corner wanting to create some distance.
Kory Moegenberg, tough as they come, however, no quitting him. Moegenberg's corner calling for him to make it dirty.
Jake Melik with Kory up against the cage here.
Absolutely. And Moegenberg doing his best to try to separate to get a shot in. Somehow gets under his neck. Melik fighting that hand. Moegenberg looking for that neck, and they
went for that neck and
scramble.
came off it.
And once again, Jake Melik takes control in the center of the cage.
That might have been a sweat factor a little bit.
Story of the fight.
Look,
right?
yes.
Melik taking control again.
Absolutely. And again, Jake Melik is usually used to standing up on his feet. Definitely have been some exchanges, but whenever it's gotten, he's looking for that Kimura, maybe a straight. Ooh, he's got a little look. Nope, gets out.
Let it out.
BJ, if you had to give us a king of the Kimura, who would you call it out to? I've got Frank Mir. Maybe Nogueira, but then Nogueira got Kimura.
That's why it's Mir, man. Mir is so strong, he'll break your arm even if you hold it, even if you don't let it go.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite fights. I mean, Mir almost gets knocked out and then somehow, some way, finds a way to roll and
the
take
transition,
that arm.
yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, man, I'll never forget it. I remember I was watching that one on the replay by myself after working a night job, and I was screaming at my television at 4 in the morning.
1 minute, 30 seconds left here in this third and final round.
He keeps looking for that arm. I don't know that he's going to get it, but he's
mount.
got full mount. Now the question is can he get the ground and pound? He's trying. There's a big right hand. Turns around on his back.
Aimed his back, and he flattened him out. Flattened out.
Oh, he did. And now he's got both legs in. This could be the beginning of the end.
1 minute left.
He's covering up. Jake Melik wants the finish so bad he can taste it. Kory Moegenberg not putting up much of a fight, turning into it. Good elbow. Got to watch the back of the head, but that's how you switch it up. And Moegenberg, again, no quit in him, didn't want to get pounded out, found a way to turn, and he is fully mounted right now.
Tough as they get, man. Tough as they get.
Absolutely. Jake Melik looking for that finish. Got the neck. That's it. He tapped him. Wow. Grabbed that neck quick and ended the fight. Let me tell you something. Jake Melik is somebody to watch. He's nobody's pushover and nobody's spoon feeding him.
No,
I love watching him fight.
Wow.
Kory Moegenberg, a very, very tough guy.
He is.
But at the same time, Jake Melik on his way
too much
up
for him.
and very, very tough.
It was too much.
Absolutely.
I'll be back.
All right, folks. This brings us almost to the main event of the evening, but I don't know if we're going to get better than these last two fights. I mean, these are top-level competitors. I like that they're squashing the beef. Jake Melik, Kory Moegenberg hugging it out. Really a great fight. There you see a knee from Moegenberg. And like I said, in that first round, there were some really big strikes that landed for Kory Moegenberg. And, you know, just as the fight went on, Jake Melik was able to make adjustments and absolutely 100% take control of that fight and finish it with about 35 seconds to go. Just completely impressive performance from Jake Melik. A bright future in his MMA career and already really just a great job here at Caged Aggression. Absolutely. And they hug it out one more time. Just waiting on Jason Vargas to get in there, make it official, and then you know what's coming. The heavyweight man dance. Ryan Delph, Jacob Evelyn, You're not going to want to blink for that one. Whenever the big boys step into the cage, it is a sight to behold, especially here at Caged Aggression. Vargas steps into the octagon, and let's make it official. Jake Melik, Kory Moegenberg, third round submission with seconds to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Josh Stewart, has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds into round 3, declaring your winner by submission due to rear naked choke, Jake Mad Dog Melik.
Impressive.
All right, we're here with your winner, Jake Melik. Jake, first of all, man, you've been racking up a couple consecutive wins in this particular cage here. Talk to us about this one tonight, what it means to you, and maybe what's next.
Man, it felt good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I let my weight get away from me. I cut 32 pounds in 4 weeks and came out here and I didn't feel like myself and dug deep and grinded out the win. So that's all that matters and I'm proud of it.
Well, you definitely fought off some adversity there early in the first round. Anyone you want to thank as far as getting through this camp and helping you get to the win tonight?
Always. Man, I gotta thank all my friends, family. I love you guys. My coaches. Man, this was the best prepared fight I ever had. All my training partners. So many Shark Tank rounds. And if you don't know what a Shark Tank round is, it's when one person stays in and guys just rotate in on you. So they broke me down every practice. So I really owe this one to my teammates.
Well, look, it's always a pleasure seeing how you develop every time you get in the cage. I know a lot of people here are definitely looking forward to the next time. But until then, enjoy the win, enjoy the weekend, and let's hear it one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for your winner, Jake Melik.